And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Well, it might be hard to tell, but if things are looking a little different, that's probably because I don't know if you recognize, but I'm in Flight Simulator 2024 now. I know it's pretty crazy. I've been one of those diehards that have been hanging out with Flight Sim 2024 a minute. 2024 has been out for probably a year now, and I decided not to switch over because there was lots of issues and I didn't know if my computer would be able to handle it, and I just wanted to wait till things were stable before I started making videos based on FS2024. But since Sim Update 4 has come out, things seem to be a lot more stable, a lot more performant, and so I decided to start testing it out. If things look good, I'll probably be switching over full time, and yeah, we'll see how things go. But in the meantime, let's focus on today's flight. We are back in Elliot Lake, Ontario, at Elliot Lake Municipality Airport, and we're going to be heading up to Kapuskasing, Ontario. It's pretty much straight north. And then hopefully we'll be able to get some flights heading more out west. Flight time today, we're looking at about an hour and 10 minutes, cruising at 9,000 feet. Weather on route is actually pretty good for the most part. It's clear, however, looks like we just missed some bad weather in Kapuskasing, which was some snow up to about an hour, well, probably a couple hours ago. There was some blowing snow in the vicinity, but that has moved out, and now we're just looking at no, actually there's still blowing snow. Let me double check this. I'm just gonna bring up the most recent weather report. Yeah, so yeah, there's no snow now. Things have pretty much moved out, but we are going to be dealing with some pretty heavy wind. And with that, I'll have to see how the aircraft performs in 2024. I know that flight dynamics are a little different now, so we'll see how it goes. So, having said that, we are started up now, and no ATC unfortunately today. Because of our route, which is pretty much directly to the airport, we have no intermediate waypoints beyond ATC. It's not allowing me to use beyond ATC, so we're just gonna go ahead though, taxiing over to runway 32. We've actually completed our checks and everything as far as the startup and taxi is concerned, so we're gonna head over to runway 30, not 32. And when I come back, we'll be preparing for takeoff, alright? This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Okay, and here we are, folks, lined up on runway 30. Bit of a shorter runway here at Elliot Lake, actually, about 4,000 feet or so. But that's plenty of runway for us to take off, and we're actually traveling really light today. So we're going to do our before takeoff checklist, and then we are going to get out of here, folks. Fuel selectors, left and right, check those on. Fuel shutoff valve is pushed down. Flaps are set for takeoff. Fuel quantity is good. Pitot heat is on. Avionics are checked and set. Transponder, not too worried about that since we're not on ATC today. CDI source is set. Strobe lights are on. Landing lights are on as well. Prop levers are set to max, but we're actually going to bring it back because we need to get as much torque as possible out of the aircraft. We got to hit 1740, and we're not going to be able to do that with max props. So we're going to have to pull that back just a little bit. That's based on the temperature right now and our altitude. And yeah, 56 knots is what we have set as our rotate speed for today, so we should be off the ground pretty quickly. So full takeoff checklist is complete, and we are ready to go, folks. All right. So let's set our torque as close as we can get to 1740, and let's get out of here, folks. Woo. Jumped up. Let's get out the yellow. All right, that's good right there. That's right where we need it. All right, folks. I just see a starter still on as well, so let's release that guy. This can come off as well. All right, folks. Parker brakes released. Rotates.
Airborne time logged.
Get our flaps up so we can get a little bit more speed. Whew.
Five hundred.
So the flight dynamics feel a lot different here in Flight Simulator 2024. I want to get this guy just stabilized. It's good here. Autopilot, yaw damper, flight level change, and we're going to bring the speed back. (101) for climb, getting a great climb rate here. Right, so about 2020 RPMs. Go ahead and leave it there. Just enjoy the view on the way out. Beautiful weather has actually really cleared up around here. Yeah, here in Ontario, because I live in Ontario, the weather's been pretty rough here lately, like lots of snow starting off December. So this video is recorded December 16th, so but it's probably going to be out long after that. But yeah, it's been a lot of snow here in the area, and so we're going to be feeling it as we travel through Canada. We should get a bit of a reprieve as far as snow is concerned before it kicks in again we get to the west coast. So definitely there's a few things here. Sorry. There's definitely a few things here that I've noticed in Flight Simulator 2024, specifically in regards to this aircraft. It's definitely, they made some changes, some tweaks on here. Definitely performs better, more power. It's a lot more stable. They've also changed the layout just a little bit, just like these things here. There's more information now. The MFD, and yeah, the aircraft overall just feels a lot better. So yeah, definitely enjoying flying the Kodiak. in terms of the simulator as a whole, it's definitely got it feels a lot more snappier. I'm not feeling the layout though, or I don't know, something about it I don't really like, but definitely I definitely enjoy the visuals. The visuals are much better. As far as what I'm going to use it for, you know, I'm not going to be using the simulator for anything more than free flight. I'm not going to be doing career mode or anything like that. So what I've seen so far, it's actually been really great. So I don't have any major complaints yet. I do hate the fact that they've sort of changed around a lot of the controls and stuff. So I had to spend a lot of time configuring my settings, like all my buttons, and trying to get everything back to sort of what it was with Flight Simulator. And yeah, so it feels a lot better now. And things are starting to feel a little more familiar, which I'm glad about. But I'm pretty much flying the Kodiak right now. Once I start to incorporate other aircraft, I'll kind of keep going from there. I have been looking into a couple other ones that I want to fly. The Sky Courier for one. I might stay in the Caribbean but fly the Sky Courier around there. But I've heard a couple bad things about the Sky Courier in the state that it's in right now, so may not be flying that. We're still going to be flying the Citation X in Asia, and we're going to be flying the CJ3 as well in Africa, because I want to finish the African tour and then kind of move on to somewhere else. The African tour for me has felt like it's dragged out a little bit. So yeah, it's a couple of those little things. Outside of that though, I am looking to probably get a new video card at some point. If you guys look in the description box, you'll see that I still have the 3080 Ti. I got that card about 4 years ago, well 3.5 years ago maybe, and but I was in transition at that point, so I didn't really have the opportunity to max that card out. It was kind of top of the line at the time when I bought it, but then I wasn't really as dedicated with my flight simulation as I am now. So I've gotten my use out of it though, and I think I'm going to save that card, give it to my son, because I want to build a computer for him, so he'll have a gaming computer. I think he's going to enjoy that, and I'm going to upgrade probably, well, I don't know right now. 5 series cards are super expensive, so I might just go AMD. The 7900 XTX looks pretty good. I don't know, but we'll see what happens, folks. In the meantime, when I come back, we'll be starting our descent into Kapuskasing, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. As I said, the weather right now is showing a lot of wind in the area, which is not good. So a lot of wind, and flying an aircraft that's already a little temperamental is probably not going to be a good combination, but we'll see what happens though. In the meantime, folks, just enjoy the views and cruise, and yeah, I will catch you guys in a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're going to be starting our descent soon, so let's just take a quick look at our approach for today, which is this guy here. As soon as it comes up. Let's see. Not sure That was weird. For some reason it wasn't shown. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the RNAV runway 35 approach for Kapuskasing right about now. We're going to be heading to this Ikusa waypoint, I believe. Let me just double check. Actually, no, sorry. We are... Oh, we're doing the, sorry, 1-7 approach. Why I thought 3-5. Yeah. So we're heading to this Elixir waypoint right now. That's our initial approach fix. And we're just going to be doing a simple right base onto runway 17. Now, if you just take a quick look at the taxi map here. Looks like with 17, the terminal is kind of right off to our left when we touch down, so we're just gonna have to try and stop as soon as possible and then kind of wrap back around and come back into the parking, which is near the end of runway 17. But yeah, so it's been a pretty uneventful flight. We've had a pretty strong crosswind from the left. This was 50 knot crosswind that we've had to deal with, so yeah, it's been a little rough. Like the plane's been constantly like banking left and trying to turn left to stay on its flight path, but it's all good though. We're gonna start our descent now, and yeah, I'm gonna come back. We should be on final approach into runway 17, and hopefully we'll have a nice smooth landing there. I'll also come back with the weather real quick as well, so we just have an idea what's going on there. Alright, so we've descended a little bit, but we're pretty heavy in the clouds. But just to do a quick look at the weather, apparently it hasn't changed too much since we last spoke about it, but we are looking at winds out of 210 at 14 knots, so it looks like the wind gusts have died down, which is good. Clouds are overcast to 1400 feet, temperature is -1 degree C. Yeah, so it looks like things have cleared up a little bit. Like the snow seems to have died down, which is good. But yeah, we're still looking at some pretty low visibility here. But we have started our descent, and we're just making our way down to 2100 feet. So when I come back, we'll be starting our final approach, and hopefully we'll get our first landing in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'll see you when I get back, and yeah, just hang tight, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are on final approach, and instruments are screaming at me right now because I'm a little over the airspeed, but that's the runway right there. But if you look at our ground speed, it's at 112 knots because we have a very strong headwind. So I have to be very careful here. I think the headwind should die down as we get a little closer, but we are on the glide path. So I think we'll be good for the most part. Just got to reduce our speed a little bit, but we still got to do it carefully. So we can't get too slow. Stay around here, it'll be good. We're getting blown pretty hard here. Gonna go
500.
autopilot yaw damper off, and I'll take the aircraft. This one's gonna be a little rough, folks. Alright, we're a little high, it's all good. Winds have died down a little bit now. Oof. Yeah, I'm very high right now. I'm gonna use up most of this runway.
Landing time
Oof.
logged.
Hard one. Alright, so there's nothing good about that landing. Yeah, we were pretty unstabilized coming in. But it's all good though. Alright, almost ran that guy over just now. Alright, tax lights can come off. Go ahead and feather our props. And engines off.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Alright folks, and we are officially back at our bad landing ways in the Kodiak here in Flight Simulator 2024. That was a bit of a weird approach due to the heavy wind, and we kind of ended up coming in a little unstabilized, which was we were kind of coming in from one side as opposed to straight on because of a heavy crosswind. Yeah, it was sort of weird, but anyway folks, we got down. There's the first one in the books, so I'm okay with that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit, and I'll catch you with the next one, hopefully with a better landing next time. It's your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
Fly Island Guy, we're soaring so high. With reggae beats we touch the sky.